Is it true you used to drive down here every fortnight from university to see your beloved girlfriend?
Yes.
250 odd miles. And you loved it, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
You must have formed a close bond with your car then.
Yes, I did.
So how many accidents have you had in your driving history?
One.
Just one?
Just the one.
Is that completely true?
That's completely true.
You've never had a scrape with a taxi and hit a bollard?
And drove into a bush in Canterbury.
Oh, hold on.
So it's three accidents.
Now hold on, the bush in
So you're lying, aren't you?
Just a minute. The bush in Canterbury is the one accident I've had. The taxi is nothing to do with me.
No, you wasn't there.
And what was the other one?
The bollard you destroyed in
Oh, well, I don't count that because I'm still learning to drive. I'm talking about accidents since
Yeah,
it's
if you answer the question, please, I object.
Circa VX, which was a 1.6, and it was alright. It kept going wrong, but it was quite comfortable to drive. And I kept reading all the literature about 16-valve VX and thinking, well, I want one. I kept thinking, I can't afford it. And I can't. But I found out they were a bit cheaper than I thought they were. So I went out and got one. I've had it for about a year now, and I think I'm quite pleased with it.
And how do you see it in relation to the other cars on the road? What do you think about the other cars available?
I think it's a very good car because it's got very good performance, but it's also quite a practical car to drive. It's got a lot of space and room. And price-wise, it compares very well with cars of its age, because of course this isn't a new car, I bought it second-hand, so I'm pleased with it. I think it compares very well.
Now, obviously, you like driving fast.
about everyone else is breaking the law. So I think the speed limit of 70 miles an hour is a notional one. I don't think people have been prosecuted for driving at 71 or 72 miles an hour. And, I've heard off the record that the police won't stop you if you're driving at less than 90 unless you're actually doing something else stupid like lane hogging. But I also try not to break the speed limit in urban areas too much. And of course, there are some places where you know there are going to be police speed traps. Just up the road here there's one quite often placed, so I make sure that I don't drive above about 40 in that area. Again, I think if I drove at the speed limit it would look a bit suspicious, so I've got my own rules that I follow.
But don't you think that that suggests that the rules of driving in society at large ought to be reviewed?
Well, not really, because if you raise the urban speed limit to 40 miles an hour everywhere that it's 30, people will just drive at 50. So I think it's correct to set the speed limit at 30, but whether people driving over 30 should be consistently prosecuted, I don't know. It seems a bit strange that I'm driving here at 35, coming up to 40 miles an hour. I consider myself driving quite safely. The car in front is obviously driving at the same speed, so is the car behind. I don't think I'm causing a danger to anybody, but I am breaking the law.
And how well will your car stop if need be?
Well, it's fitted with ABS brakes, so that will prevent the car from skidding in this sort of conditions. But I wouldn't kid myself that that will provide any more protection than any other car, because obviously it's thinking distance that counts. Oh, am I going this way? No, you didn't give me much thinking distance there. Now this sort of road, this is very narrow. There's a great danger of cats and children running out, so I probably won't break the speed limit here.
Do you consider yourself to be a good driver?
No, I'm not a good driver, I completely accept that. Just about every journey I go on, I find myself making 2 or 3 mistakes which I kick myself for. So I'm not a good driver. Well, let's try and think of a good example. I wouldn't like to classify them as near misses, but sometimes I have an incident with another car which involves perhaps startling myself and the other driver, and although it wouldn't be classed as dangerous, it's a bit embarrassing. I could see myself being a better driver by not making that sort of mistake.
So do you take any steps to ensure that you do become a better driver?
It's very difficult really, because a lot of driving is habit. I think if I sit down, if I try and take this next stretch of road, hello sir, if I try and take this next stretch of road very carefully, perhaps more like a learner driver would, I won't go any faster than this in case anybody
Well, you're making a
pulls
mistake
out.
already, aren't you?
Which is what?
You haven't got both hands on the wheel.
Well, that's not necessarily dangerous. Because,
No, but if you're driving as a learner driver, you
dear.
lose points on your test.
Well, alright, we'll drive as a complete learner driver then.
No, your hands have come too low. Your hands mustn't come below 3:45.
I don't think that's a rule that's going to fail you on the driving test.
No, but they do
Probably not looking
stipulate
in the
it.
mirrors, isn't it? Why, do you think this is any more safer than I've been driving the rest of the journey?
Well, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it? It's how you feel in control of the car.
I'll stop this. Drive with one hand.